Since May 5, 2020, when President Paul Biya signed a decree reorganizing and approving the status of the Limbe Deep Sea port, which was first promised Cameroonians since 1983, the population has been keen on how activities at the port has been unfolding 3 years on. It is no doubt that the reconstruction and reorganization of the Limbe Deep Sea port, Cameroonians say they anxiously await, as the functioning of these ports will bring forth multiple advantages to the population of Limbe, Cameroon, and Africa. Some of the advantages that will come and be beneficial to the population after the reconstruction and functioning of the Limbe Deep Sea port include employment and payment of indemnities. The port will bring forth employment to the population by providing both direct and indirect jobs. According to experts, the port will put in place over 20,000 jobs, thus promoting employment in the country both locally and nationally, booming economy and facilitate trade. With the importation and exportation of goods through the port, there will definitely be a boom in the economy of the country. As experts say, the ports will import and export over 200,000 containers every year. It is undeniable that the transport sector will also receive a positive push when the Limbe Deep Sea port goes operational. The frequent movement of travelers using the port will definitely play an advantageous role for the benefit of the Ministry of Transport, as the port will be classified in 6 major categories, namely island port, fishing port, dry port, warm water port, cargo port, and sea port. Politically, the advantage of the Limbe Deep Sea port to start functioning is beneficial to the Cameroon government, as it goes a long way to prove to the world that it is out of love for his people that President Paul Biya and the Cameroon government in general invested a whopping sum of 488 billion CFA francs to rebuild the Limbe Deep Sea port, thus uplifting the living conditions of its citizens. The tourism sector will also receive a positive touch when the Limbe Deep Sea port goes operational, as Limbe, being a touristic site, will welcome more people, especially foreigners who will travel using the port. However, these advantages can only be enjoyed and realized when the port goes operational. At the moment, little or no information is known about the Limbe Deep Sea port, as the population of Limbe and Cameroon at large continue to wonder if the port will truly go operational, or if it is another means or strategy by the government to manipulate the population, especially during these years of crisis in the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon.